Everyone these days are looking for meaning and purpose to their lives. There are tons of books and videos on the subject. Churches try to tell their followers how to get meaning through worship. Schools, friends, and family try to tell you what they think your purpose should be. Finding purpose has become big business. But what if I told you that finding purpose is easy and you don't have to buy any books, find a guru, join any church, or spend any money? Stick around, take some notes as I show you purpose has been staring at you in your face this whole time. You just didn't see it. Now, before we get to purpose, we must first understand how the universe works and its connection to nature, and ultimately your true purpose. I know. Everyone is in such a hurry these days. Everyone wants the answer. No one wants to work the equation. However, without working the equation, the solution won't make much sense. And the last thing I would ever want to do is waste yours and my time. So, without further ado, hello everyone, welcome to Question Everything TV. I'm your host Akashic, and thanks for tuning in on the channel where you come for the universe, but you stay for the purpose. The first thing you must realize is that everything in the universe is mental. Everything is consciousness. Everything runs on thought by way of vibration and frequency. Secondly, you need to know that everything material started from a single atom, but not any ordinary atom. This atom was packed with everything the universe is and will ever be. Science calls this the singularity. In esoteric circles, this is called the knowing mind of God, or the source. Pure energy, pure light, all and everything. Now, this knowing mind of God, this pure singularity, this single atom wanted to know itself. So it had a thought, or in esoteric circles, it became the thinking mind of God, or the moving mind of God. It wanted to experience itself, so it sacrificed its physical self as a singularity in order to expand. In the science community, this is called the Big Bang. Now, once this atom sacrificed itself, it began to expand outward at an incredible rate of speed. And in the beginning, all that there were was simple atoms that were duplicates from the singularity, the same as the singularity, but lesser in degree and power from the whole singularity. These duplicates began to migrate in packs, and with the direction of consciousness, they came together and formed molecules. And consciousness looked at these molecules and saw that they were good. So, consciousness was fascinated with these physical blocks of itself. It was thrilled with what it had formed of itself, but started to wonder, I wonder what else I can create of myself by thinking. Then, with the will of consciousness, it began to create more and more complex structures of itself. And before you know it, in the cosmic blink of an eye, the first stars were created. And with that, the universe began to form, and consciousness had its first purpose, which is your same first purpose also. What is that purpose? It is to grow. Just think about this. Wrap your mind around this. Everything in the universe is in a constant state of growth. Even from the moment you were born, you begin your journey of growth. It is happening to you right now, and you can't stop it. The atoms that form your physical body are doing their first duty without you having a say in the matter. Everything in the universe, everything in nature, and everything about you is expanding and growing. So, our first purpose is to grow. No matter what you decide to do, no matter what profession you choose, no matter what education you pursue, it is your duty to grow and to expand. This is referenced in last week's video on the performing your duty because it's what you were born to do. So, now that the universe had its first purpose, it began to think to itself, what else can I do other than just grow? It noticed that every time it willed the atoms together, it was able to make more and more complex structures of itself. It realized it could improve upon itself. So that's what it began to do. It started first with simple things like combining molecules to make what we call elements. Then from there, it continued to create, making cells. Then it started to combine cells, and the cells started working together and became organisms. And it keeps on doing this process every day. What do you think happened when you were conceived in your mother's womb? You started as a single cell, and from there you became a human baby. Your cells have been growing exponentially since you were born. Even now in the cosmos, this change is happening. We don't always see it because cosmic time is longer than our lifespans, but this is the second purpose of the universe, to evolve. The universe's second purpose is to evolve. It wanted to improve upon itself. Everything in the universe is getting better. Look at humans. Look at how far we've come in 2,000 years. Look at how far we've come in 50 years. So this is your second purpose, to evolve. In everything you do, you need to evolve, improve, and get better. As long as you are doing that, you are in line with the universe. So once the universe figured out how to grow, and once it learned how to evolve, it saw that within growth and evolving, there was excess. It was not utilizing its atoms to their fullest potential. So it decided to discard what it didn't need and repurpose it for the use of more growth. It took from what was not being used and gave it to what was being used. This is called the law of use. It's a universal law that states what you do not use, it will be taken away. And not only taken away, but redistributed to what is in use. Your body is doing this right now and you don't even know it. Cells that are not being used are being consumed by cells that are in use. This is called phagocytosis. The universe does this to propel evolution exponentially. This is what the meaning of Jesus' parable of the talents mean. Jesus tells his disciples the story. A master was going away on a trip, and he called his 3 servants. And he gave the first servant 4 talents, the second servant 2 talents, the last servant 1 talent. And he told them, do what you want with the talents, and when I come back, we will give an account. So the master goes away, and then when he comes back, he calls his 3 servants to give an account of what they did. The first servant, he gave 4 talents. He said, Master, I took the 4 talents, I invested, and now you have 8. And the master said, well done, servant. The second servant, Master, I took the 2 talents, I invested, and now you have 4. Well done, servant. And then the last one said, well, Master, I was afraid to lose the talent, so I buried it. And now you are home, I dug it up, and here's your 1 talent back. And the master was furious, and he said, you fool, you should at least put it in the bank so I could earn some interest. And he scolded the single talent servant and told him, take this talent from him and give it to the one who made 8. So this is what the meaning of that story is. And I bet you didn't learn that in church. So this is your third purpose, to disregard the old to make way for the new. Repurpose the old and feed it to the new. The caterpillar gives way so the beauty of the butterfly can be seen. The seed gives way so the majesty of the tree can be beheld. You cannot reach your full potential until you shed your old self. In conclusion, we are all nothing but a collection of atoms. We are all the same substance. We are all life in action. The universe functions on growth, evolution, and recycling. Those are the three purposes of life. If you learn to apply these in anything you do, you will begin to see a quantum shift in your reality. And that is what life is all about. Follow nature. Turn up and turn out every day and be the best version of yourself. Thank you for watching until the end. I am grateful for you all. Hopefully you found value in this video, and if so, it would be my honor if you liked and subscribed. Thank you for everything, and until we meet again, namaste.